interest here. And you guys were voted into this legislative body as representatives of the students. And it is your job to represent students, reach out to know what they want. If they want this being fine, if they go for it, it's great, great for them. But basically, think for yourselves, have 40 yourselves the highest form of integrity, intellectual honesty. You guys just make a difference.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Speaker Jeremiah.
Okay, I just wanted to first thank everybody for coming this early. Decent turnout, better than our regular Senate meeting. And then also I just wanted to remind Senate this isn't something that needs to be rushed. We have plenty of time. If this is something you decide needs to be executed, I would recommend that we bring in department heads and such so we can get information from them. We can be thoroughly informed before you make a decision.
Thank you, Speaker Jeremiah. Senator Lindsay.
As you all noticed on your agenda, my name is for sponsoring this piece of legislation. However, for the record, the document I initially agreed to support did not include the details of the entirety. So let it be known that that this document does not necessarily reflect my beliefs and or this body's beliefs for that matter. As President Riley himself wrote the document. So I urge you to direct your questions.
Thank you, Senator Lindsay. Ms. Perez.
Well, I just wanted to kind of disagree with you. Like, I don't really think that this is looking behind or nostalgic. I think this is looking toward the future. When we increased the $5 in tuition, that was to go to the Joe College Student Union, and that was also looking toward the future. And I see this as something very similar to it. I see a lot of potential with this. If anything, I'm just really disappointed in our student government because you guys have had access to this document for a while, or at least you guys knew it was being created for a while. It's been there since August, and I didn't hear about this. Well, I heard about it, but I know a lot of students didn't hear about it until like these last couple of weeks. We should have had some sort of town hall, like some sort of other discussion other than Facebook groups, just because this is very important. And also, I'm director of legal services now, and just from what I've read, this does have a lot of potential. I see a lot of professional development that could go into my office, a lot more resources, and the more resources you guys put towards something, that shows your value for it. So really keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that people in Nevada don't like taxes, and look where our education system is compared to other states. It's not doing that well. And I see this as kind of a similar situation. Like, we have a lot of potential. I can see our school has amazing things to offer. If we put more research towards it, it's showing that we really do care about the students here. That's our investment. We are our own investment, and I think it has a lot of potential. But like I said, I really wish that this would have been brought to our attention earlier because we could have made amendments to it. There's a lot that could have been done, so it could have gone to a board of regents meeting beforehand.
Point of record, we did receive the joint budget in 2017 in August. However, we received the breakdown of all the fees this past Thursday. The senators, the legislative body, we have not had this in our hands until this past Thursday. We have not been able to review this critically until last Thursday. I just want to let it be known by everybody.
Sir. And could I please have you guys come to the front of the Senate just so we can properly hear you on the mic? Excuse me.
Quite a few here. And actually, I'm sorry, my name's Nathan Devlin. I'm a county manager. And like I said, there are a lot of you here, and I think that's a very important point to note, that there are a lot of people interested in this issue. Money and fees are something that concerns everyone, specifically students who don't have a lot to come out of pocket. I did post on one of the Facebook invites, Matt, right? A student makes, like a student worker, makes what, like $8.50 an hour. Works out, they pay like $450 a month for rent. You know, that doesn't leave a whole lot left for additional fees. And $75 over a semester, the semester is 4 months, that's still like, what, $20, rounded off a month. A lot of students don't have, and it is a money issue. And like they said, we don't want to be insulted by tacking this onto us. But we also want to do a lot of good for the university. We as students, especially, I've been here since my freshman year. I'm a junior now, and I hope to graduate here. I hope to go to the master's program here. You know, I have a lot of pride in my school, but I also need to worry about what's best for me. You know, and tagging on those additional fees, a little bit here, a little bit there, is not good for me. And I've seen a lot. I can't speak for every student, but I consider myself pretty typical. I'm actually fairly involved with different organizations. The Paid Alpha Psi Fraternity, I'm a candidate now. I'm trying to join that organization. I'm the president of the Business Student Council over at the Business College, and we're trying, and we see a lot of problems with the university, and we're trying to do things, especially for our college. You know, we're making an effort, and I don't have a lot of sympathy for those who are not making that effort. And to take $75 from everyone, all of the students, okay, who are not putting forth that effort to try to improve their university, to try to improve their college, you know, for a few people who are going to take advantage of this. I picked up a paper this morning, and it's actually yesterday's paper, and it said that a lot of individuals who they asked about this program and never even heard about it. You know, how are those people going to feel when they see suddenly on their bill that they get from the university every semester, that they have an additional $75 fee they had no knowledge about that this was coming, that they were going to have to pay for this? You know, and it's upsetting, and it's not just upsetting for me. And I'm here. I heard about it, I oppose it, and I'm here, and I'm voicing my opinion. But those people who had no idea what was going on have no voice. And like Ms. Jeremiah said, there are people here, people care. You know, the word's just not out there. Students are busy. You're all students. You understand. You have midterms, okay? You have homework. You have jobs. And you here in Senate are extremely dedicated, and I commend you for that. You're putting in a lot of extra time, a lot of students haven't. Okay? I'm sorry, I'll just end it there. I think we get it.
Senator Anderson.
Just a quick question for the next group to speak. I'd like to know if you oppose the bill in the entirety or just the entire fee or part of the fee. I guess could be kind of more specific on exactly what you oppose. Thank you.
Is there any more public comment at this time? Seeing none, we'll move on to the agenda. I'm sorry, Senator Hernandez.
I just want to say, after receiving this packet last Thursday, just detailing the fee in its entirety, I think you guys who are voting today, voting senators, just really need to look at how accountable this makes our administrators and how much power it puts in their hands, because looking at the document before and then looking at it now, it's like a total different story. Like, really, if you look at all the fine details and, you know, with our recent problems with, you know, billboards in their entirety, $12,000 being purchased, and students not knowing about that, and gift cards being purchased, I just feel like this would make more problems that we have been against. And I think you guys just really need to look at that, because this showed a lot different story from the previous packet that we received. So please just take that one.
Thank you, Senator Hernandez. We had some public comment right here. Okay.
Hey, you guys, my name is Michael Cooper. I'm a former senator, former Vice President. Today, and I think